because throughout your time at Community, it has been a pleasure getting to know you as a student and as a person. You have shared your different talents, your different dreams, your different destinations. You all have the same power to make a new tomorrow. And 3 of you are going to share your story. 3 members of the class of 2016 will share their educational journey, starting first with Nick LeBlanc, followed by Caitlin Miller, and then Cole Shen. Mr. LeBlanc.
Hello friends and family, and welcome to Community's 2016 graduation ceremony. We are all here for a reason, and that reason is because we all worked hard and pushed through until we made it to graduation. Most of us, including myself, thought that we'd never make it here, but we all worked hard and didn't give up. Now we are here taking a big step in our lives and becoming high school graduates. When I started high school, I was absolutely terrified. I was just a tiny little freshman in a big school. I wasn't excited about school like some of the others. I didn't care about my school or grades. I thought that school was stupid and that it didn't matter. It was my junior year and I was 16 years old. I thought I knew everything. I found out that I was wrong. I stopped going to school. I was just done with it and didn't think that I needed it. By the time I realized how important finishing high school was, it was too late. I missed over half my junior year and I was way too far behind. I started to think again maybe it wasn't worth going back, but I had many who supported me and pushed me to go, so that's when I took the option of Community. Before I started Community, I thought that, like many others, that it was a bad school. I thought it was only dropouts and the not-so-good crowd that went there. I was totally wrong. My first block at Community totally changed my mind. When I came here, I saw many kids I knew. I noticed that it was not just a school of troubled youth, but it was for students who wanted to get an education. We all realized that the only people responsible for our success was us, no one else. I loved it here. The teachers cared about every single student. I felt like I belonged like many other students. Community changed my attitude completely. I realized how important education really is. It made me happier as a person as well. I was excited to come to school. I wanted to learn and take the steps to get to graduation. I found that I worked better at my own pace at Community. The teachers are very helpful and unique. Not only can they help you, but they help many other students at the same time with different classes. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that Community had a huge impact on our lives. It gave us a second chance to succeed. It offered us another road to success. Community showed us all that we can do it and to never give up. We should all be very proud of ourselves. Thank you all for coming and good luck to you as we all take our own paths home.
I'd like to welcome everyone to the class of 2016 graduation from Community High School. My name is Caitlin Miller and I'm more than proud to be a graduate from this school. Although I was only at Community for a short time, I will never forget this school. I've attended all 3 high schools in town and this one has by far made the biggest impact in my life. Community was the best high school experience I have ever had and I wouldn't trade it for anything. The teachers challenged me to push myself to succeed. While working at my own pace, I came to realize that my future relies on me. I have to be the one to complete my classes to graduate, not my teachers, not my peers, me. I had to be the one to make sure I graduate. This is what education comes down to. We have to want it. Community has provided us all with the environment to better ourselves. The teachers at Community are absolutely phenomenal. I was only privileged enough to have 3 of the many teachers here, Ms. Zigerlicki, Mr. Ingersoll, and Ms. Happ. They were always there to make sure I worked efficiently to finish my classes. It wasn't only with me that they do this, but with every single student who sits down in their classroom. The interactions between teacher and student grow to a personal basis for many people who attend here. The teachers spend more time with students, finding out why they came here and relating to them more as people than just as students. If it weren't for the teachers, many of the students wouldn't have gone the extra mile to finish school. I would like to thank everyone sitting in this audience. Thank you for supporting your child or family member on their road to success. Without you, many of them wouldn't be sitting here. Some of them may even be sitting here to prove to you that they could do it and they could be somebody. Whatever the case may be, thank you. Most of all, I want to congratulate every single graduate in this room for pushing yourself when you felt you had no hope, for working towards a better future. Congratulations for wanting to be here. We all create our own road to success, When we took a turn down this road, many of us didn't know what to expect. The road may have been unknown at the time, but is well-traveled now. By us, by all of us, who may have been uncertain at the outset but are confident of our path now. This road to success may not have been the Google Maps way, but it was our own way, and that has made all the difference. Each of us has had to work harder than the average student to make sure we could be here. We have had to push ourselves every day to get out of bed and find the want to continue in school. We have had to pursue our education when it was the last thing on our minds. The reason why we transferred to community may all be different, but we all chose to be here and to graduate. We are able to do this because we chose to. To conclude, I want to congratulate everyone. I'm so proud we could be here tonight. Thank you to the families for coming out and supporting us, and good luck to everyone in their futures.
My name is Cole Shemp, and thank you all for coming this evening. This is my 4th community graduation I've attended. First one I graduated from. Being the youngest of 5, this moment always seemed forever in the future while I sat through my siblings' graduation ceremonies. It took almost 3 years of the staff at community putting up with me for me to get to this point. How they did it, I don't know. How they did it without all losing their hair, I also don't know. Mr. Ingersoll excluded, of course. Community is more than a school to me. It's a home away from home. I mean that literally, since according to Mr. Sitchy, it took me only 5 years to graduate from here. That's called a hyperbole, an extreme exaggeration. You thought I didn't learn anything. I'm going to miss this school, the sarcastic bouts with Zig, the countless dumb questions I've tried to get Mr. Ingersoll to answer, leaving whatever class I was in, going to a class I wasn't in, and hiding out there for as long as I could. I always ended up getting tracked out. It's kind of hard to avoid teachers in a school with one hallway, but I sure did try. Seriously though, I would not be here tonight commenting on my shenanigans with Miss Ashe, Miss Bates, Mr. Carter, Miss Ensel, Mr. Ingersoll, Miss Johnson, Miss Lumby, and the Zig had not tracked me down. My education was saved by community. Being able to work at my own pace on assignments helped me understand and maintain what I was learning, which was a first for me at school. Community allowed me to grow amazing relationships with each of my teachers, and the number of students I have befriended at this school makes it all the more rare. I would once again like to thank you all for coming. Congratulations to my fellow graduates. And to quote Ron Swanson from Parks and Recreation, I'm not very good with speeches, so goodbye.